Mozarteum, el arte de escuchar, con el auspicio de Santander Río Select.
This is a big problem for us, actually, as musicians, I feel. Because, again, we constantly judge ourselves. We listen to ourselves. By the way, also, we listen whilst we are playing. We hear what we play. At the same time, we have to think ahead, and we have to remember what we have just done. So we are caught between past, present, and future, literally, whilst we're in a concert, and I think that's quite confusing. So we do need somebody out there who can help us judge something. And it's very difficult to find people who are honest enough when it seriously needs to improve or something is not good enough, and who are good enough listeners to really judge it and to know what's good and what's bad. And there's also the famous criterion of taste. So it needs to be somebody who knows what I want. So it's very, very difficult to find, and I'm so grateful that in my life I had less than a handful of people, some of whom are dead now, and I miss them dearly because I always think, what would they say? How would they hear this? How would they advise me to do? And very, very often we're very alone, and we have to do it ourselves with the harshness of a critic, with a very inexcusable harshness, really, like not forgiving mistakes, but also forgiving ourselves for being human beings. I'm always trying to find that balance of being a strong critic of myself and an honest critic, but also forgiving myself for human mistakes. To enjoy music, do I need to know about the composer? You know, sometimes I heard people play music, very young people, and I thought, they know so little. How can they play like this? This is unfair. So obviously, you don't need to know much about the composer or anything to play beautifully. Nevertheless, I believe that life is something in which course it gets thicker and more dimensions, more textures in life. The older you get, the more you can see things, feel things, predict things, remember things, categorize things, and enjoy things. Most of all, enjoy things, I have to say. And therefore, the more you know, be it about the composer, be it about a certain kind of piece, be it about sound, phrasing, history, literature, philosophy, politics, paintings and other art forms, and human beings as such, and you name it, and the world as a whole, I believe strongly it makes you a better musician. Because the more you know, the more you can tell, I believe. Or maybe I'm just trying to not feel too sorry for myself that I'm getting older.